Hello everybody, I hope you're all doing well today. So, once again, we're gonna be back with more Doki Doki Blue Skies. Great times are gonna be had by all. I think so. Let me just, there we go. Angle that down just a little bit. So, what happened when we left off? Trying to remember. Okay, we did festival prep with Natsuki, went through the terrible festival, sided with Natsuki this time, just kind of saying Monica forced us to do this festival that ended terribly. And then we just kind of started hanging with Natsuki just a little bit more, but things are pretty tense at the literature club because of it. Natsuki feels like the other girls are kinda shutting her out without shutting her out. She even asked, is it okay for her to even come to the club anymore? So Natsuki feels a bit like an outcast. We're kind of being with Natsuki, so we're a little bit caught in the middle, unfortunately. To kind of get our spirits up, we were prepping for a Halloween, the event we're skipping every time because there's no point. And well, yeah, that's always going to be off. I know that. That's not going to be a thing in her route. So we made some cookies, had some okay fun times together, and then she skedaddled. Alright, when we left off, we were getting a phone call in the morning, and I shut the game off because the ringing would not stop until I progressed through the dialogue more. And no one wanted to hear that. Okay. So, let's see. Yeah, right there. So, we're gonna continue on with it, see where we go, and that'll tell us where we're going to continue on tomorrow. My work schedule for next week is not out yet. It should be out later on today, so expect sometime later today or early tomorrow, my next stream schedule will be up. So just be aware of that, and obviously once I do have it up tomorrow at the end of my stream, I'll go through it with everyone. Just cause, I like doing it that way. So it shows up on Twitch, shows up on Twitter, and also in the last VOD. Ooh. Okay. Let us load it up and get on with it. Ring. What is that noise? Oh, it's my phone. Someone's calling me. I tried to look at the caller ID, but my vision's still blurry, considering I just woke up. Whatever. I better answer them, whoever they are. Hey, of course it's Mom. She's the only one who literally calls us. Hello? Hi, sweetie. Huh? Who's this? It's your mom, sweetheart. Mom? Oh, Mom! Hey! That woke him up real fast. I quickly sit up in my bed. Sorry, I literally just woke up. Baron, it's 12 o'clock. It is? I turn my head and examine the alarm clock next to my bed. Oh, yeah. Jeez. What time did you go to bed exactly, young man? I don't know. Maybe 3? It's not like I'd be blamed for such a late night and given our party. Okay, so Halloween happened. So Halloween happened. This is literally the next day, and yeah, I'd be awake after that weird, creepy, possibly summoning a Shinto spirit stuff. I wouldn't be going to bed right away. Still, maybe it's best not to mention yesterday's events just yet. Baron! Hey, it's a Saturday. That doesn't matter. If you keep going to bed that late, you're gonna completely mess up your sleep schedule for the entire week. Well, if it's any consolation, I've been going to bed at 10 on school days. I hear Mom's sigh on the other end. Just go to bed at a reasonable time tonight, okay? Duly noted. Good. So, how's the trip been going? Overall, not bad. My client has been a headache the past few days, though. He can't make his mind about anything. Ugh, I fucked that line up. Oh well. Ugh, indecisive people are the worst. Anyway, I was just calling to see how you are. I'm still alive, yeah. Always reassuring to hear. Oh god. Her dry tone makes me laugh. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Oh, before I forget the reason I called you. I put some more money into the bank account. You know how to withdraw it, right? Seeing as I was born in the 21st century, yes. Just checking. Anyway, spend it wisely, because I'm not sure when I'll be able to top you up. Suddenly I hear someone call her name in the background. Sorry, sweetheart. I have to go. I'll call you later. Love you. Love you too, Mom. Bye. Bye. Alright, so that's how he's been affording everything. His mom has just been sending him money. Also, I can relate to Game Baron right now. I am just kind of waking up still. I've been up for a little while, but I still feel heavy. She hangs up, and I'm left sitting in my bed alone. Alone. I don't feel like moving. I just want to sink into my bed and fall back asleep. I can't bring myself to fall asleep again. I'm tired, but I'm not tired enough to go back to sleep. Mood. Basically, I'm lazy. Ugh. Is there anything productive I can do today besides playing video games or reading manga? I could go to the library. Productive, Baron, productive. The library is not a productive place for you. All you do is read. Well, Mom said she put more money into the account. I guess I can go get some out. Just what? I guess I could go get some out. What the fuck? Oh, go get some out. Alright, that makes more sense now that I read it. It feels awkwardly. Could have just said, I guess I could take some money out just to have on me. Or some of it out. So we're finding an ATM or a bank. Yeah, I think I'll do that. But first, breakfast. I'm starving. I managed to drag myself out of bed and head downstairs to make myself some breakfast. I keep it simple, just some frozen waffles. Pinnacle of fine dining, I know, but if it works, it works. Once I'm done with breakfast, I pop back into my room and quickly change, and then I'm off. The city. Recently, I've become more and more fond of it. Something about seeing people of all walks of life just going about their daily business that that's just intriguing to me. Alright, Game Baron's a people watcher. That's fine. I kind of people watch at times. The atmosphere in the city is so much different than the suburbs. There's a sort of live and let live attitude shared by those on the streets, and for some strange reason, I find it comforting. It feels like I was born a city dweller, but I got stuck in the suburbs. Oh well. Maybe someday I'll finally move out and get an apartment downtown. Someday. Who? So someone is... Oh, sorry about that. Sorry, still waking up, like I said. May have to switch from my tea to a Pepsi for the extra caffeine and sugar to get going. Alright, so someone's calling our name. Huh? Oh, it's Sayori. Okay. I spin around, and to my surprise, I see Sayori standing right behind me. Oh, hey, Sayori. Hi, Baron. How are you doing? I'm alright. Just taking a stroll. How are you? I'm good. I'm just out for a walk. Really? Huh, how coincidental. Well, it's not like we can be blamed for taking a walk in the city. It is beautiful. The best part of it is the park. You know, the one we always used to go to. Oh yeah, I remember that. I used to run around and play ball. I can't help myself from smiling, and neither can Sayori. These little moments between the two of them are endearing. They're remembering that the fun times they had in the past. It is actually really endearing, even though Sayori is not the focus of 2 of the 3 routes. I do like that they get these little heartwarming moments. I like this kind of stuff. Kinda never had something like that. Oh well. I got a bunch of friends now. Not really a bunch, just a nice close-knit group. Which is great. I'll take that. Wouldn't trade it for anything. Ah, good times. Yeah, I miss them. Me too. We should try to hang out more often outside of the literature club. Yeah, that sounds fun! You know, I'm actually pretty hungry right now. Maybe I should treat Sayori to lunch? I can get money out of an ATM. Then again, Mom said to spend my money wisely, and going out to lunch would probably be fairly costly. I don't want to go broke. There's also the slight chance that Natsuki might see us and get the wrong impression. Decisions. Bruh. No, you're not. No, you're going to fucking lunch with Sayori. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Hey, you hungry at all? Actually, yeah, I am. Why? I was just thinking, we're trying to spend more time together as friends, right? Yeah? Sayori averts her eyes. So, you want to go get some lunch or something? My treat, of course. Sayori quietly ponders my proposal, Which is weird, because usually when it comes to food, she doesn't hesitate. Finally, she looks back up at me. We know why she took that time. She still doesn't feel like we're worth it. Like, she doesn't feel like she's worthy of spending time with us, even as just friends. And I hate that. Ugh. Again, we gotta go through this route, knowing everything that happens in the Yuri route and the Sayori route. We know what they're going, where their mental headspace is right now. And that kind of sucks. And there's nothing we can do about it, not in this route.
You know, Baron, I'd like that.
Great! Do you have a place in mind?
Yeah, actually, it's just down the block.
Alright then, lead the way. Sayori, with a smile, begins down the street, motioning for me to follow her. I happily oblige. A full meal and an hour later, Sayori and I are back on the street. The food was alright, nothing too special. Sayori and I caught up a bunch while we were eating. We talked about our classes, family life, and of course, poetry. Sayori had definitely noticed Natsuki's influence on my style. When I admitted to it, she seemed a bit disappointed. But she's happy now. Certainly a sight for sore eyes. There is one thing we didn't talk about that I wanted to bring up, though. Hey, Sayori.
What's up?
I've been meaning to ask you. How do you think the club is doing regarding the whole festival fiasco?
Oh. I don't know, Baron. Everyone practiced super hard, but it was all for nothing.
Hey, come on now. Things have gotten better, yeah?
Yeah, you're right. I think everyone's gotten over it. The Halloween party really helped ease everyone's nerves.
Indeed. That was a good night. I'm suddenly overwhelmed by a flood of memories about that night. The poems, the stories. Gokuri-san. Stop thinking about that, you idiot.
Baron? You alright?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm fine. Sayori eyes me skeptically.
You sure?
Yes, Sayori.
If you're sure...
There's a slight moment of awkward silence. I'll be heading home now. You coming along?
I'm okay. I think I'll walk around some more. It's just so pretty.
Alright, well, I'll see ya.
Bye, Baron.
With that, Sayori and I head in opposite directions. Overall, today was a good day. Got some cash, spent some time with Sayori. I'd say I was relatively productive. You were not productive, sir. I would not call that productive. Could have done some homework, cleaned up your house. Well, I mean, talking to Sayori, I guess, could be productive. You're catching up with a friend. Ah, finally, I'm home. In the nick of time, too, apparently. Okay, Ma's calling again. Hello again. Twice in one day, eh?
It's a mother's duty to worry about her one and only son, you know.
Ooh, that went badly.
Anyway, how was your day? Do anything productive with it?
It was alright. I went out to lunch with Sayori.
Really? How is she?
She's alright. She knows she was the vice president of the literature club? Okay, so we're gonna tell her mom we're in a literature club.
No, I did not. How'd you come across this fact?
Oh, well, I'm in the literature club. I hear mom laughing on the other end.
I never would have expected that my little boy would join a literature club.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? She laughs some more. Nyeh.
Oh, nothing. So, what do you guys do exactly?
Well, when I joined, it was all about writing and sharing poems. Now, though, it's more just a hangout space for the girls and I.
Girls, you say?
I can practically see Mom raise an eyebrow. Hey, it's not like that!
But will it be like that, eventually?
Gotcha there, bud. I don't know, actually.
Well, don't hold your breath, Baron. You're a fine young man. I'm sure you could easily get a girlfriend if you try.
Yeah, you'd think.
What? Trouble in paradise?
Well, yes, but not in the way you think.
Care to elaborate then?
I'd rather not get into it. It's a long story.
Alright, but you better tell me everything once I get back home. Deal?
Deal.
Perfect. So, have you been taking care of yourself? Have you been eating?
Yes, Mom.
Okay, just making sure.
I roll my eyes. It's not like I don't know how to take care of myself. It is nice having someone there, though. Hey, Mom?
Yeah?
I love you.
I love you too, Baron.
I checked the kitchen clock. The chicken clock. Fuck. Of course. It's about 6. Oh, wait, we're in our room. Why are we checking the kitchen's clock? Why not check the clock on your phone? Or computer, or watch, or anywhere? I think I'll make some dinner now.
Alright, I won't keep you. Have a good evening.
And you. Okay. I sigh. Well, might as well eat something. I'll keep it light, though. I had a heavy lunch earlier. Okay, cool. Spent time with Sayori and talked to Ma. It's Sunday. I got a text from Natsuki last night asking if I wanted to make some bentos with her today. Okay, we're making food. It's kind of out of nowhere, but it's not like I have a full schedule. So, of course, I said yes. She should be here any minute now. Oh, I should probably grab some cash since we're going shopping. This time, it won't be because I forgot to go shopping on my own time. Which is good, because I enjoy not getting yelled at. Please, it's Natsuki. She'll find a reason to yell. Or she'll start yelling because she can't find a reason. She doesn't know how to she just doesn't know how to, you know, give proper... She doesn't know how to... I can't even speak today. Thanks. Okay, imagine what I just did, but louder, and that's Natsuki. As soon as I reach my bedroom, I hear the front door swing open.
Baron, you here?
Yeah, just a minute. No doorbell, eh?
What? It's not like I haven't been here before.
Just don't go breaking my door.
No promises.
Natsuki smiles slyly. I would be impressed if she could break down a fucking door. You say that now, but you're the one who's gonna be paying for it.
Excuse me? You're the one who's loaded. Why should I have to pay for it?
Loaded? I laugh. Don't know where you got that from, but I can assure you I'm not loaded.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
Natsuki averts her eyes. Alright, enough money talk. Let's get to shopping.
Sounds good. Follow me. I know a really good shop for bento supplies.
Right behind you. I trail behind Natsuki as we head towards the city. At this time of year, the gray skies loom in sight, contrasting against the colors of the city lights. The sights aren't much different from yesterday, but they're pretty nonetheless. Feeling a bit social today, I give some passerbyers a modest head bow as a casual greeting. They do the same back at me.
Jeez, you're a social butterfly today.
What can I say? City puts me in a good mood.
Really? Why?
Well, I don't know. It's just pretty, I guess. It's a nice change of pace from the suburbs, that's for sure.
I guess you're right. I don't like the noise, but I do enjoy going out. Oh, here's the place.
Natsuki points at the sign of a small shop adjacent to the sidewalk. Kome 7. Never heard of this place in my life.
You've been missing out then. This place is actually pretty popular with tourists, and for good reason. They literally have the best rice ever.
Do they serve it, or is it just something you can buy?
Both.
Alright, cool. As I walk inside, I ponder whether or not to get myself a bowl. Well, if I do, I'd have to get Natsuki one too. I mean, it's kind of rude to, you know, eat in front of people. Proceeds to drink tea. So yeah, we're gonna buy her a bowl, because if we're gonna get a bowl, it's just like, hey, you want one too? Hey, you want a bowl?
What?
Do you want a bowl of rice? My treat.
Yes. I mean, yeah, sure.
Alright, you get the bento stuff, I'll get us some rice. Deal?
Sure.
I don't think she's used to someone being this nice to her. Natsuki collects what we need and heads for the register. I follow behind her with our lunches. She pays for the groceries, and I pay for the rice. As we walk out of the store, I can't help but notice that Natsuki is struggling with the bag. Do you want me to
I got it!
If you insist. It's been about 10 minutes since we got home, and the kitchen is already a mess. First thing Natsuki and I did when we arrived was eat our lunches. Natsuki was right. This is probably the best rice I've ever had. There was some sort of seasoning on the vegetables that was amazing. It made them melt in your mouth. I see now why the place is so popular. Kitchen is not as bad as it was when we made the Halloween cookies, but there's chopped vegetables and bits of rice all over the countertops. Natsuki and I divided the jobs up evenly. I was in charge of cutting the vegetables, and she was in charge of cutting the meat. Natsuki was busy cutting the sausages so they look like little octopi, so I put all the vegetables in a pot to boil. I'm about to put in the spinach when Natsuki comes over to the stove.
Remember, put in the stem first, then the leaves. Once it starts boiling again, take it out and put it in cold water.
Right. You soak it in soy sauce after that, yeah?
It's more of a light coat, but basically, wring it out a bit once you put in the soy sauce. Once you put the soy sauce on, then let it soak.
Got it. How are those sausages looking?
See for yourself.
Natsuki motions to her workspace. Not bad at all. Natsuki smiles proudly, inciting a smile from me. As she finishes up with the sausage and chicken, I coat the spinach in soy sauce and let it sit. Once that's finished, I begin making the spinach tamagoyaki. Alright, okay. What the heck is tamagoyaki? I gotta find this out right now. Tamagoyaki. Japanese rolled omelet. Okay. A rolled omelet. There we go. God, I miss Japan. Go for 2 weeks and you just want to go back. I swear, I miss the convenience store food. I miss the frickin' wrapped sandwiches and wrapped rice balls and just the full meals they will microwave for you so you can leave with a hot meal. I miss that stuff. I mean, we basically have that at 7-Eleven, just it was a little better at the 7-Elevens there. Oh well. One day I'll go back. I place vegetable oil in a hot pan, and then I pour on a beaten egg. Once it's fully cooked, I take the spinach and place it on the egg, turning into a mini roll. Repeating the process again results in 2 rolls, one for each of us. Natsuki cooked the meat while I was working on the tamagoyaki, and now it's only the onigiri and vegetables left.
Here, you finish the potato salad. I'll work on the onigiri.
Sounds good. Natsuki and I switch workstations, so now that she's at the stove. Oh, okay. Yeah. Taking the cooked carrot and potatoes, I add in vinegar, sugar, and some black pepper. Once it's evenly stirred, I add in the cucumber, corn, and mayonnaise to complete the salad. I'm sorry, what? Carrot and potatoes, okay. I feel like carrot's kind of odd for a potato salad, but whatever. Vinegar, sugar, and black pepper, okay. Nothing weird there. Cucumber, corn, mayonnaise. Huh. Is that all that actually goes into a potato salad? Eh. Different kinds. Natsuki's still working on the onigiri, so I start putting together the bentos. She quickly finishes the onigiri and puts it in the box. Well then, I think that's it.
Almost. One more thing.
I don't know, Nat. Looks pretty full.
It's small. Don't worry.
Natsuki grabs a pair of chopsticks and some sesame seeds.
Here, look at this.
Using the chopsticks, Natsuki gently attaches 2 sesame seeds to each sausage. She's giving her little sausage octopi eyes.
See? I gave them eyes.
I lean in to get a better view. Yeah, you did. Cute. Place the tops of the bento box on the bento boxes and stack them on top of each other. Ta-da! Natsuki laughs.
You're a dope.
Right back at you.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Natsuki jabs me in the arm. Ow! That hurt!
You deserved it.
Just for that. I take the bento boxes and raise them above my head. I'm taking your bento.
Hey! Give that back!
Ooh. Too much of a growl there. Nope, it's mine now.
Give it to me!
Natsuki fruitlessly jumps up and down, trying to grab the bentos from me. Wow, literally playing keep away. It's like, come on, you can do it. Just jump, jump. I forget, how tall is Natsuki? Natsuki height. I don't need weight. Oh god, no, not hacker mode. hit the wrong thing. First I full screened it, and then I did inspect element. Okay, Natsuki is 4'11". Yeah. I could easily do that to someone. Oh, not easily. I might have to struggle a little bit. Okay. I bring one of the boxes back down. Here you go. Natsuki reaches for the box, but in one swift motion, I push it back out of her reach.
Hey!
She resumes jumping. Aw, that's adorable. Eventually she gives up, resting her arms on my shoulder. We're both laughing, so it takes us a moment to realize the position we're in. Once I do, I immediately stop laughing as my cheeks go red. Seems Natsuki noticed as well. Instead of pulling away immediately, though, she just stares into my eyes. I can feel her breath on my chest. Oh, great. Now he's immediately doing this. Whatever. Her beautiful pink eyes are wide open, and her mouth is slightly parted. What is happening? Natsuki. Suddenly, she pulls away. She averts her eyes. Desperately, I try to save the situation the only way I know how. You still want your bento? Natsuki nods her head, still not looking at me. I hand her one of the boxes, and she hesitantly takes it.
I'm gonna go now.
Okay, I'll walk you out.
You don't...
Natsuki stops herself.
Never mind.
In an awkward silence, Natsuki and I walk to the door. She slips on her coat, opens the door, and starts out without a word. Natsuki, wait! She turns around confused. Place my hand on her shoulder, and she tenses up. See you at the club.
See ya.
Without another word, Natsuki rushes out the door. I'm left reflecting on what just happened. What exactly happened? Was it an accident? Just a misunderstanding? I don't know. I have a bunch of questions and plenty of time to answer them. I should probably clean first, though. Well, something's going on. Some good old smoldering embers are beginning to, kind of pick up and grow. Sir? Huh? Oh, Baron! What a nice surprise. What's up? Are you doing anything right now? Technically, no. This is like the one day this week I don't have meetings. Meetings, taxes, and more meetings. The working world sure is a joy. Yeah, I can imagine. Isn't university fun, though? It is, right up until finals. Anyway, I was about to head out, but if you want to talk, then let's talk. Oh, are you sure? I just had a couple questions about the homework. Yes, I'm sure. I don't have anywhere to be. Here, take a seat. Sakurai pulls a chair up to his desk, motioning for me to sit in it. Okay, so I know overproduction was one of the causes for the stock market crash. What was the other? Alright, we're getting a mini history lesson here, people. Yeah, it just adds to the feel of actually being in a goddamn school in a real world, which I can appreciate. Let me answer your question with a question. Have you been taking notes at all? I know you're supposed to be honest with teachers, but how exactly do you tell them you haven't been taking notes? Your silence speaks volumes, Baron. I begin to sink down in my seat. Sakurai just chuckles. Don't worry, Baron. I know how boring taking notes is. I was a high schooler once too, you know. Of course, if you develop a habit of not taking notes, you'll be like me and barely end up graduating on time. You almost failed? Are you kidding me? I was almost failing my entire third year. I finally learned how to take good notes in university. That was the hard way, though. Trust me, it's better to learn now than to learn in the real world. Do you want me to slow down a bit? Will that help? What? No, the pace is perfectly fine. I'm just a bit lazy. I can relate to that too much. Another shirt on fucking Christ. What a personable teacher's like, yes, I'm just as lazy as you are. Bit me in the ass quite a few times. Now, to finally answer your question, the main reasons for the stock market crash was overproduction and installment buying. That's like credit cards, yeah? Precisely. Anyway, the stock market crashed on October 29th, 1929, also known as... yada yada yada. And that's pretty much why the 1930s were such an unstable decade. Does that all make sense? Yeah, it does. Thank you, sir. The clarity is much appreciated. All good. I'm always happy to help students, especially when they take the initiative to see me after lessons. It happens less than you'd think. Anyway, I've got to get going. See you tomorrow. Have a good day, sir. Yes, teachers want you to take the initiative, people. If you are having trouble, come to them first. If they are coming to you, generally you're like really in real bad position. Like you, ooh. Yeah, that's usually not a good thing if they're coming to you. It's like you're very much at risk of failing. You should have seen me sooner, kind of thing. Never be ashamed of asking for help. Everyone learns at their own pace. Sometimes you need it shown or taught to you a different way. Granted, most of us are probably beyond that point at this point, like, you know, college or out, but still. Even in a workplace, in general, ask for help if you need it. With that, I take my bag and head for the literature club. I know Natsuki's probably gonna be mad that I'm late, but I'd say it's worth it. Starting to really like Sakurai. He's the first teacher I've ever really connected with. I like the guy, and it seems he likes me too. Yeah, we always seem to have a really good, teacher-student relationship with Sakurai in all these routes. We're always a pretty good student. Can talk to him fairly casually. He'll joke with us, but he will be serious when he needs to be serious. We know what the line is. At least I hope so. Opening the door of the literature club, I see Yuri, Sayori, and Monica at the front of the room. Natsuki isn't anywhere to be seen, though. Hey, guys. Hi, Baron! Hey, Baron. You're a bit late today. Something come up? Oh, yeah,
There you are! Where were you?
Natsuki's sudden interjection startles me. Jeez, where'd you come from?
The closet, duh. Where do you come from? Or where did you come from? Ugh.
Natsuki, my life is more than just this literature club. Jesus. I was just talking to a teacher.
About?
Homework? Natsuki eyes me suspiciously. What's that look for?
You know what it's for.
No, I don't. Natsuki shakes her head and walks back into the closet. Hey, I'm serious!
Uh-huh, sure.
Where exactly do you think I came from, huh?
Well, I think that...
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. I rush over to the closet, trying to figure out the source of the crash. That sounded like porcelain. Oh no. I think I know what just broke. To my surprise, I see ceramic pieces scattered all over the floor. Is that... What was that noise? Monica calls from the other side of the room. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, this is bad. It was Yuri's tea set. The rest of the girls rush over to the closet. Monica and Sayori both look nervous, and Yuri... I'm not really sure how to describe her face. She looks absolutely devastated, yet she seems about 3 seconds away from murdering Natsuki. I can see her fist tighten with every passing second. So, full disclosure, when I played through this over a year ago, I started with Natsuki's route. And this just seemed like we accidentally broke something of Yuri's. We played through Yuri's route first. Remember, she is an orphan, and her mother got her into liking tea. That tea set, I believe, was a gift from her parents. Her dead parents. That said tea set, which is now a shattered mess on the ground. Yeah, so, this has so much more significance now after the Yuri route. Like, oh, fuck. This is a keepsake from her parents, and now it's gone forever. Let's do a little bit of tea. Yuri, Natsuki averts her eyes.
It was an honest accident.
I'm sure it was. There's a sort of restrained quality to Yuri's voice, like she's holding something back. Oh god, $68, Jesus. That tea set cost 68,000 yen. Or 6,800 yen, sorry. Not 68,000. A $680 tea set would be why the fuck would you bring it to school? Yuri pauses, and I can almost hear her grinding her teeth. And if you don't mind, I'd like for you to pay for it.
Are you kidding me? I don't have that kind of money.
Well, then you should have been more careful. Yuri has a fire in her eyes now, comparable only to the argument on my second day in the club. Natsuki doesn't look like she's backing down, though. This is gonna get ugly.
Hey, I said I was sorry.
If I remember correctly, you said it was an honest accident. There was no mention of an apology.
Fine then. I'm sorry. There. You happy?
Yuri scoffs. Just what I'd expect from someone as egotistical and narrow-minded as you. Oh, great. She probably would have let it go. She easily would have let this go if it wasn't something from her fucking parents. Plus, I think tensions are still kind of high from the festival. Natsuki is really the odd one out here all the time now. Oh, I hate it. It's never your fault, is it? It's always the other person who's at fault. It's their wrongdoings, not yours.
It was an honest mistake. I said that, did I not? Or were you not listening?
Natsuki clenches a fist, and Yuri's stare becomes even more icy. They're really going at it, aren't they? The last time I interjected on the argument was the festival. So I think it's best if I step this one out. Was I not listening? My goodness, your self-centered arrogance knows no bounds. All I asked for is an apology and for you to repay me for the tea set. And yet you treat me like this for simply asking for reparations. Ooh. Face it, you're a spoiled, egotistical brat.
I don't have 7,000 yen. Why am I the bad guy for not being rich? Excuse me if my parents aren't rich.
Reinforcements approaching. Reinforcements approaching.
Hey, Hylian. Holy crap. That's a lot of people. Oh my god. How's it going, man? Damn it, wrong name. Oh, good lord. Here we go. Yeah, so bore Age of Calamity, and it was stressful? Oh boy. Holy crap, that is a lot of people. So, yeah, welcome everybody. I'm Baron Bananas. I stream visual novels, RPGs, building Gunpla models, and whatnot. Right now, I'm playing through a mod of Doki Doki Literature Club called Doki Doki Blue Skies. I have a command set for anyone that does not know what Blue Skies is. That gives just a brief summary of it. And there's also content warnings, because this stuff can get pretty serious at times, and I'd rather people, you know, if they need to step away or they kind of want to get an idea of what is coming, they can use that to know. So if it's not for them, they can, you know, step away. So, yeah. I just wanted to make everyone safe because, oh boy, it got kind of intense one of the first routes I played through in this, and even I wasn't prepared for it. But yeah, how you doing, man? So to kind of catch everyone up on what's going on, we're on the route, on Natsuki's route, good old pink-haired tsundere here. And we actually managed to go through the festival that everything went screwy in the original Doki Doki, but it ended poorly, and Natsuki blamed Monica for forcing everyone to try to do something for this festival because it went so poorly. So she's sort of kind of not on the greatest terms with everyone. She feels out of place in the club. But things have been kind of slowly on the mend. Unfortunately, while rifling through the closet while sort of having an argument with me, she broke Yuri's tea set. And Yuri is pretty much demanding Natsuki pay for the whole damn thing to replace it. While that wouldn't seem so bad, when we played through Yuri's route, we find out her parents got her into liking tea and all that stuff, and I'm pretty sure even bought her the tea set. But then her parents are dead now. They died about a year ago in-game, so, Natsuki says, like, one of the last things she has of them, so Natsuki breaking it kind of hits a little harder for her, and she's going to be a little more aggressive about it. So, yeah, that's where we're at. Playing the usual, game is long but rewarding, good and after work beat-em-up game to unwind the gang. Yeah, I mean, any kind of warrior-style game is good just to, like, beat the crap out of hundreds of guys, no problem. A lot of the times there's no thought needs to go into it, but sometimes they do. But a lot of times just mash that same button to beat the crap out of them all. Just wipe out literally thousands of people in an instant. That's the end of my tea. Pepsi time. Excited to go back to retro after. You've been playing Dino Crisis, right? I think I saw a few times and even kind of briefly lurk for a little bit. You were playing through Dino Crisis. Debating on obscure SNES or some PS1 game, non-spoop. Non-spoopy game. It's your night stream because Halloween? Fair, fair. That's a game I wish they would remake like they did with the Resident Evils. Cause that, oh man. Dinosaurs are great for scaring the crap out of people. Like that game really needs a remake. Bring it back to the modern era. Ooh. As in everyone knew, enjoy me doing cringe voices because, yeah, I've just been doing voices ever since I started doing any kind of visual novel or games with dialogue. Sometimes they're good, most of the times they're awful, but enjoy. That's just that's just me now. Terrible voices. The fire in Yuri's eyes dims slightly when Natsuki mentions her parents. She shrugs it off, and the fire erupts again, more intense than before. Why is it so hard for you to apologize? Even when you're blatantly at fault, you still struggle to admit it. Instead, you throw the blame onto others because you're too immature to apologize like a normal human. I'm immature? I wasn't one who started a whole argument just because Baron didn't like my poetry. Looks like we've come full circle. Great. You're still hung up on that? My goodness, you're insecure about your poetry. Shut the hell up! Oh my god. Stop! Sayori's sudden interjection startles everyone in the room. Come on, guys! Please! You guys arguing is what's tearing this club apart! I hate it when we fight! I love you guys, and seeing this just... See, Sayori is the one who breaks up arguments. But god damn it, stop believing it all on her. Sayori begins to tear up. Can we
Please stop. Yuri, I know you're mad that Natsuki broke your tea set. And Natsuki, I know you're mad that Yuri is mad. Why do we always have to argue with each other? We're friends. Why can't we act like it?
Nah, but she needs to sit back sometimes and enjoy the drama. Oh my. There's been enough drama in this damn club. There's more than enough drama in this goddamn club. Just call it the fucking drama club. Like, jeez. And it's always between these two. And sometimes Natsuki and Monica. But mostly these two. Natsuki and Yuri look at the ground, ashamed. Sayori sits still, trying fruitlessly to suppress her tears. Monica walks up behind her and places a reassuring hand on her shoulder. After what seems like an eternity, Natsuki finally speaks.
Yuri, I'm sorry. I am, really. It's just... money is kind of a sensitive topic.
Yuri looks up, meeting Natsuki's gaze. Alright, they're all cool now.
I understand. Perhaps we could divide the cost 50-50. You're willing to do that?
Yuri nods.
Yeah, 50-50. That sounds good. I'm, sorry for being mean. I didn't mean it. I must apologize as well. I lost my temper and lashed out at you.
60-40. The more you speak, Natsuki, the more you're gonna have to pay.
I hope you can forgive me. You're forgiven, Yuri. As are you, Natsuki. See? This is so much better! I'm glad you guys could work things out. It makes me happy.
Sayori grabs Yuri and Natsuki, pulling them into a tight group hug. Yeah, it did end up being a happy ending somehow.
That's enough, Sayori.
Natsuki pulls away from the group, rubbing her neck.
Jeez, you almost choked me to death. Sorry. I guess I got a bit carried away. There's no need to apologize, Sayori. Your heart was in the right place, and that's what matters.
I can't help but smile to myself at how quickly that fight was broken up. On first glance, you'd think the apologies were insincere, but... nah. The way I see it, while Yuri and Natsuki butt heads every now and again, I don't think there's any real ill will between them. Yeah, in the heat of the moment, stuff gets said. Stuff that makes the hostility seem more exaggerated than it actually is. But if my time with Natsuki's taught me anything... yeah, she can be intimidating, but she can also be all bark and not so much bite. Damn straight. I mean, maybe not. You never know. They could just be doing it for Sayori's sake. Anyway, with people like Sayori around, you can always rest easy knowing that any fight will be quickly dealt with. Except for the festival fight where Sayori was breaking down in tears and we had to interject. And do something, and then we kind of failed at it, I think. Either way, the club is at its best when it's just us having fun. Like the Halloween party. Seeing everyone getting along puts a smile on my face.
Alright, someone needs to clean this up. Baron, you do it.
What? Why me?
Because I don't want to do it.
The girls share a chuckle. You do it. Why? I don't wanna. I really don't feel like arguing, especially after all that. Fine.
I was joking, Baron. I can do it.
Nah, it's alright. Natsuki reaches into the closet and pulls out a broom.
I'm doing it.
Alright then. Go right ahead. Natsuki begins cleaning up the tea set while the rest of the girls go back to their usual business. She got you there. Guess I'll read for a bit. What else is there to do? So jokes like that is why we have trust issues. Yep. Totally. Good lord, I'm still trying to wake up here. Well, that just about wraps things up, doesn't it? Good meeting today, guys. I saw a lot of good discussion. I'll see everyone on Monday. Enjoy the weekend. With that, the girls and I begin to pack up. Natsuki and I decided to make walking home together a routine thing. Alright, well, no more walking home with Sayori, I guess. It is nice spending just a bit more time with her, but I can't help thinking about what Sayori said back in September about all this. I forget how I answered her, to be honest. I already said I'd walk home with Natsuki, so I'm doing what I said I'd do. But regardless if I was keeping my word or not, Natsuki and I were walking home together.
Hey, can you hurry up?
Hold on, I'm almost done.
Ugh, how hard is it to pack up your stuff?
Harder than you'd think.
So then why did I finish before you, huh?
You're a first year. You can't talk. Natsuki jabs me in the arm. I expected as much. I've learned that if you make a joke about Natsuki's height, age, or manga taste, you're getting smacked in some way or another. Of course, I prefer it when it's used in a joking manner.
Ow. You deserved it.
Did I, though? Natsuki rolls her eyes at me.
You're an idiot.
Yeah. Abusive? Kinda, yeah. I finally finish packing up and join Natsuki at the door.
See ya.
Natsuki waves at the girls. I do the same. Bye, guys. Yuri and Sayori wave in silence. I notice a sort of sad smile on Sayori's face. Yeah, no shit. That smile ingrains itself in my brain, and Natsuki and I start for her house. Does she want to walk home with me? Is that it? Yes, dude, she has a fucking unrequited crush on you still. I mean, we just did her route where we got together, but we're on someone else's route. Her feelings aren't gonna change between routes like that. She's got her own issues, as does Yuri, and definitely Natsuki also has her own issues. Fuck, even Monica has her own issues. She just didn't get a finished route. If so, then I just ditched her. Great. Now I feel bad. Why didn't she say anything? Was she just too shy? Or maybe she didn't want to hurt Natsuki's feelings? Why a lot of things?
Hey, you good?
Natsuki's finger snaps right in front of my face. Huh? Oh, yeah. Sorry. Natsuki eyes me suspiciously. I was just thinking about Sayori.
Sayori.
Yeah, we've been trying to hang out more, like we used to. So, you know...
Yeah, sure.
Why she gotta be a beef? Huh? Is this frustration written over her face? Was it because I mentioned hanging out with Sayori? Yeah, I think she also has a crush on you now, dude. Fucking hell, everyone... Why do people fall for this idiot? This dense as lead motherfucker. Yeah, probably. Oh, I have an idea. She'll love this. Hey, Natsuki.
What?
Want to go hang out at the library?
Depends.
On? Suddenly, Natsuki stops dead in her tracks. We're right near her house. I wonder what's got her attention. There's nothing out of the ordinary from what I see. There's a car in her driveway, but that's it.
Yeah, well, let's go to the library.
Natsuki makes a 180 and begins walking in the opposite direction. I trail behind her. I would question her further, but she seems irritated or something. Yeah, sus. Majorly sus. Pushing Natsuki never ends well.
Do you have that volume of Red Autumn?
Ah, crap. Sorry, it totally slipped my mind. They'll have it at the library, I'm sure.
Yeah, but the library copies are all torn up and worn. Yours aren't.
Well, I take care of my manga. Unlike these low-life savages.
You could say that again. The first novel in a series is always the most worn, because people who've never handled manga in their life will take it out and try to get into it.
And then they'll read it left to right. Oh my god. If you're in Japan, they're not gonna read it left to right. They'll read it right to left. It's just we're the dumb North Americans who read books, you know, left to right and don't notice that, hey, it starts over here, guys. We're the dumb North Americans that needed the extra page to say, hey, you read the wrong side of the book, buddy. Turn it over.
Amateurs.
Natsuki and I can't help but laugh. Ah, here we are.
Let's get inside already. I'm freezing.
It's not that cold.
Says the guy with a full-on winter jacket.
This is a very comfortable jacket, I'll have you know. And yes, it's very well insulated. You a manga reader? You're an occasional? Honestly, not. I don't read manga very often. I don't even have that many. I mostly have Sword Art Online progressive light novels. I don't have too much manga. Actually, no, that's a lie. I do have a fair bit of manga. I've got like the first 3 volumes of Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. I've got, I think, 2 or 3 volumes of Gundam Wing, Glory to the Losers. First 3 volumes of Yu-Gi-Oh! But I think they're all set up to be read like a book, not a manga. So I would be reading them left to right, not right to left. I have all that stuff, but I haven't really read them. Just ever-growing, just like a video game library. My book library just grows and grows without me touching anything. That's what happens with everyone. You got a crap ton of books. I'm gonna buy a few more. Proceeds to read the same books over again. I gotta actually read books more often again. Used to do it a lot. Then again, that was when Harry Potter was huge and we're just waiting for the next book to come out. God, I remember steamrolling through those things. Like every time a new one came out, just any spare minute I had, I'd pull the damn thing out to keep reading. As we walk into the library, we pass a bunch of vending machines. One machine in particular catches my eye. Oh, coffee. I could go for some right about now.
Coffee? Well, at least you don't drink tea.
Hey, fuck you! I may like you, Natsuki, but god damn it. Tea is great. Exactly! Hey, I try to start my streams off always with a cup of tea. I start my mornings off with a cup of tea. I love that stuff. Just wish it didn't take so long to brew, even with a frickin' Keurig, just doing the hot water. It takes too long. And by long, I mean like maybe 3-4 minutes. That's a long time to wait for tea. So I've just progressively been getting bigger and bigger cups, so I have more tea to last me that little bit longer. Started with a standard sized teacup, and now, well, I'm up to a big boy. I'm probably gonna get a bigger one than this soon. Or maybe she's saying, maybe she's saying, at least we don't drink tea is kind of like a stealth jab at Yuri, because she drinks tea. Lemon zinger tea. I like my Earl Grey. I'm boring. I like Earl Grey tea. I have a fucking massive bag of it sitting in my closet. Just the bags, because there's nowhere else I could put it. That was my parents' wonderful Christmas gift to me. A bag of like, I think, 1,200 bags. I'm not even halfway through that damn thing, and it's getting pretty close to Christmas again. Or was it my birthday that got it for me? One of the two. Regardless, holy fuck, I have a lot of tea. I'm gonna be using this thing for a while. Everything's getting stiff. What's wrong with coffee?
It's too bland. You need to add like a million different things to make it taste good. I prefer hot chocolate.
Ah, a respectable choice. Hot chocolate is good, but I like the caffeine. And yeah, black coffee is disgusting. People who drink it are probably psychopaths. Natsuki laughs.
That seems about right. Here, I'll get us a table. You can get your coffee.
Natsuki walks off, leaving me alone at the machines. What to get, what to get. Coffee sounds good right about now. The machine is being slower than usual, so Natsuki manages to find a seat and come back before I have my coffee.
We're right over there.
Natsuki points to the table at the other end of the room. Got it. Coffee in hand, I walk over to the table and plop my stuff down. Ooh, I should get more coffee. Hey, Brozard. If you gotta get more coffee, man. I'll stick with my tea and then the backup soda. I get my sugar and caffeine fixed that way. That keeps me going. That and just my goddamn, will to move. Natsuki joins me shortly thereafter.
What kind of coffee did you get?
French vanilla with cream and sugar. You know, the usual. What kind of coffee do you drink?
I'm a fan of caramel, to be honest.
Caramel? Like coffee with caramel sauce? Or caramel flavored coffee?
What's the difference?
I just said the difference!
Yeah, whatever. It tastes the same anyway.
You also like coffee black? Well, in Natsuki's eyes and Game Baron's eyes, you're a psychopath. Here's the thing. Good coffee. Used to be a coffee hater. Yeah, I don't like the taste. I tried. Then again, the only coffee I've ever actually tried was, Burger King coffee. I don't think it was that good. Never really have been a coffee person. Need more tea? Coffee is usually when there's no tea. Should get a co-working space in Fort Lauderdale and had an on-staff barista and all the members. Huh. Yeah, maybe I'm just having crap coffee then. Had crap coffee then. Yeah, one of these days maybe I'll go and get a cup of or something. Just to try. Again. Maybe it'll actually give me the energy boost I need. Well, there's probably a slight difference.
Can it, Mr. Coffee Expert?
Fine, fine. I'm just saying. Natsuki rolls her eyes.
You're about 2 seconds away from getting smacked.
Oh yeah? Let's see it then, shorty.
Shut up!
I laugh, but Natsuki doesn't. Uh-oh. I may have struck a nerve there. I should probably apologize. Alright, that was a bit far on my part. My bad. Natsuki's death glare tones down a bit, but she still seems agitated. She got free coffee working Dunkin' Donuts. 4 years of that is enough to get over coffee. Yeah, yep. Fair, totally fair. You just kind of get sick of it after a while. It's like, yep. Yep. My mom used to work at a fudge place when she was a teenager. Now she hates fudge. Can't stand it. Not even the smell. So if you're just around something or have it so often, you hate it. You just absolutely hate it. It could even be something you love, but then when you're around it too much, oh. That's why I don't work with salespeople. Oh my god. Are you really that self-conscious about your height? Natsuki averts her eyes, staring out the window at the falling snow. She's too cute to death glare. When will the adorable ones of the world realize this? She's got a feisty spirit to make up for her lack of, height. That's usually how it goes. The short ones are the ones that will kick and scream hard. The stillness of the library only works to make the air even more tense. After what seems like an eternity, she sighs and turns back to me. Her gaze shifts to the ground, still not meeting mine. You say that, then there's Yuri's yonder. Oh, God. Yeah, okay. You got me. Alright, so Natsuki's self-conscious about her height. I mean, I'm sort of self-conscious about it. I'm like 5'6". All my friends are 6 foot. I'm short. Short compared to everyone else. I really stand out in a crowd.
Yeah. It's like... She shakes her head. I don't know. I don't know why I'm self-conscious or why I should be, but I am. I'm only a first year, but I'm still one of the smallest girls in the school. It's...
Once again, she turns to look out the window.
Ugh, you wouldn't understand.
Sorry. I do get where you're coming from, though. Well, if it's any consolation, anyone who thinks less of you because of your size is a complete idiot. You're a great person, Natsuki. You're a great poet and an even better cook. How tall you are doesn't change any of that. That's just load on the compliments, I guess. That's a lot of dudes' fetish that can be grating. Yeah, small and feisty is 100% a thing. She turns around, looking me in the eye.
Do you really mean that?
Of course I do. You know why?
Why?
Because it's the truth. That's why. Once again, Natsuki averts her gaze. She has a facial expression that I can't quite make out the meaning of. We both sip our respective drinks in silence. Suddenly, I have an idea. Yo, Natsuki.
Yeah?
Can I see your hot chocolate? She raises an eyebrow as she tightens her grip on the cup.
Why exactly?
I have an idea. Trust me. Reluctantly, Natsuki slides her hot chocolate across the table. Oh, for fuck's sakes, dude. How is that gonna help? I take the cap off and begin pouring in my coffee.
Hey! What are you doing?
Natsuki snatches her cup back, causing me to spill some coffee on the table.
What the heck was that for?
Try it. I motion to her cup. Reluctantly, she slowly raises the cup to her lips and takes a sip. Her eyes quickly widen. Yeah, no. Hot chocolate and coffee, dude? What?
Why?
Just why? It wasn't even sturdy. Yeah. Oh. She better not fucking say it tastes good. She better not say it tastes good, because that cannot taste good.
Holy crap.
Is it good? She hands me the cup and I take a swig. Oh, for fuck's sake, it definitely does not taste good. I'll tell you right now, it definitely tastes like ass. It's kind of a cafe mocha. Yeah, but a cafe mocha is not, here's a cup of hot chocolate, here's a cup of coffee. Done. That's gotta be awful. She has a hot chocolate, and we have a French vanilla with cream and sugar that we just proceeded to pour inside there. So, no, I don't know. He did say kind of. Okay, fair. Yeah, totally fair there. Wow. It's actually much better than I thought it'd be. I'm a genius. No, you're an idiot.
I doubt you're the first person to combine coffee and hot chocolate.
Hey, you never know. Natsuki rolls her eyes, taking back her cup. Hey!
Excuse me, this is my drink. I'm not sharing.
Oh, come on, please. Please? Natsuki nods her head.
Go get your own drink.
think it'd be more good than bad. The hot chocolate would mellow out the flavors. Okay. Yeah, still, it's just, whoa. Yeah. The absolute worst thing with my Keurig is I just use it for hot water and have a tea bag in the cup to make my tea. A few times I haven't bothered to open up the thing just to make sure there isn't a pod in there already. And it isn't until it starts going and it's like, wait, what smells like coffee? I then look over and I've got coffee mixed with tea, and it's like, yeah, nope, not gonna try that. It's gonna taste terrible. So now, even if I'm the only one home and have made multiple teas throughout the day, I still open that thing up to check if there's a used Keurig pot in there. Because I do not want to waste. Such a thing as a London fog. I'm guessing that's tea and coffee mixed together. That's tea, Earl Grey tea, milk, and vanilla syrup. I mean, I'm sure tea and coffee mixed together is a thing. Not something I'm willing to try, in all honesty. Definitely not something I want to try.
Go get your own drink.
I have my own drink.
Then why do you want mine?
Yours is hot chocolate.
Aha! So you admit hot chocolate is better than coffee.
Crap.
I told you so.
Yeah, keep rubbing it in.
I will. Thank you.
All that sugar's going to your head, isn't it?
God, you sound like my dad.
You must drink hot chocolate often, then.
Yeah, I wish. My dad is a stickler about food. It's so annoying.
My dad's the same way. At least he was.
Oh? I'm sorry, I guess.
Huh? Oh, no. It's not that. He's not dead. My parents are divorced. That's all.
Oh, okay.
That's why my mom is never home. She's always out on business trips nowadays. I pretty much live by myself.
Lucky. I'd kill to live alone.
It's not as glamorous as it seems. She's bad at showing some kindness. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of her whole thing, even in, the base game. She's kind of not very good at showing emotion or kindness. She's always just... claws out. Just how it always seems to be with her. She's always got her claws out. Skeletor?
Yes, I am Skeletor. I joined this literature club to finally defeat He-Man. Yeah.
Ugh. Throat hurts already today. It actually gets pretty lonely.
Yeah, you said something about that before the festival. Is that why?
Pretty much. I've always been sort of a loner. It's not that I'm not a social person, it's just I never really felt like making friends, you know? Everyone wants to take a walk and get coffee, so I'm gonna dip for a bit. Alright, Brozard. Enjoy getting your coffee and going for the walk.
Yeah, I understand.
Sayori was like my only childhood friend, and even then we drifted apart. Joining the literature club was actually a pretty big step for me.
Didn't Sayori, like, drag you to the club or something?
Nah, I joined willingly. And I get to hang out with you, so I'd say it was worth it. Great, make her flustered. Natsuki's cheeks suddenly turn a bright color of red. Willingly. I mean, yes, actually, surprisingly, in this one, we thought it over and just like, oh, hey, sir, yeah, take me to your club. I'm actually kind of curious now. Unlike just, you know, him guilting her, him being guilted into going. He actually kind of wanted to go this time. Shockingly. Natsuki's cheeks suddenly turned a bright color of red.
Yeah, sure, whatever. You're really nice.
Thanks, I try.
Thank you for that.
No need to thank me. Really, it's my pleasure. Oh, before I forget, what was up with Yuri's tea set?
That? Don't remind me. It was an honest accident, but she just overreacted, like she always does. Well, not always, actually. Now that I think about it...
What are you saying exactly?
I don't know. I was just thinking about it, and I realized that Yuri and I really started to not like each other around the time when you joined.
Yeah, I noticed that too. It's almost like they unconsciously see each other as love rivals.
What, you knew Yuri before the club?
Oh, no, not that. I was saying I noticed that you two started fighting when I joined the club.
Yeah. I've never understood Yuri. She's always been kind of arrogant, especially about literature. It's always annoyed me, but I never brought it up. Except for that one time, but that's just because she ticked me off. I don't like just going up to people and saying stuff like that. I only do it when they make me mad, you know?
Yeah, I've noticed that about you. Although I am still curious why Yuri acted different after I joined. I talked to Sayori, and she said she noticed it too.
She probably has a crush on you.
Wait, really? You think?
I mean, probably. Why? Do you have a crush on her?
She wanna smash. Yuri had her time in the sunlight. Not even sunlight, a darkened room. We had our fun times with Yuri, we've had our fun times with Sayori, and now Natsuki gets her turn, but not to that same extent, because first year. No, not really. I do have a crush, but it's not her. She's nice and all, just not my type.
So you do have a crush? Who is it?
I'd rather not say. That's code for, I have a crush on you, dummy.
Fine. Keep your secrets. I'll find out eventually.
Uh-huh. Sure. You mean to have FBI on the ready? Nah, it's all good. They don't do anything beyond a kiss. They're not gonna do anything beyond that. It's all good. All fine. Conversation trails off, and Natsuki and I go back to our respective novels.
It's pretty dark outside.
I look outside the window, staring at a glowing moon. Oh, God. Yeah, it is. Jeez, it's only 6.
That's winter for you.
Mm-hmm. I'll be headed out. Are we making more bentos this Sunday?
Yeah, definitely.
Sounds good. I'll see you then, Natsuki.
See ya, Baron.
We wave goodbye and head off to our respective homes. That don't sound good. I think I can keep going, but I'm just gonna go to take a quick bathroom break, so I shall be right back, folks. Shouldn't take too long. There we go. Took a few taps to turn the thing back on. I kept missing the big ass button on top of the fucking mic. So I'll keep going for a bit more, because I got some time. My head. Ugh, I do not feel good today. Feels like there's someone punching the inside of my skull with a hammer. Or pounding, whatever. Words. Not only that, but I'm covered in sweat and my nose is clogged up to no end. I really should call Natsuki and cancel for today. I'm in no shape to go out. Yep. Yep. Hangovers will do that. You've got to be kidding me. Reluctantly, I drag myself out of bed and walk to the door. As soon as I open it, I see Natsuki's facial expression change.
Oh, jeez. What's up with you?
I'm sick, if you couldn't tell. My voice is extremely raspy. Sounds like I've been smoking for 20 years. God. Do I want to attempt to give him a raspy voice? Probably not. I'll destroy my throat worse than I already do. I don't need to sound like this for the rest of my life because I want to do some funny voices. Yeah. Yeah, I already wrecked my voice enough. You should... A sneeze interrupts me, causing Natsuki to take a step back. You should probably just head home. I'm in no condition to go shopping for stuff. Sorry.
You...
She quivers her lip and averts her gaze. I feel terrible for canceling, but I really am not feeling good at all. Which sucks big time.
Well, maybe I could go out shopping and bring stuff back so we can make the bentos?
I don't know, Nat. Are you sure you'd be alright with that? Might just get you sick.
It's fine. I don't care.
She's not just gonna leave you alone, man. She clearly actually gives a rat's ass. That's how pandemics start, Nat. I mean, this mod did come out in 2020, like August or July 2020, so this was in the middle of the fucking pandemic. No. God, I can't even focus with this headache. If you want to, I won't stop you. There's some money in my coat pocket. Do you mind getting me some headache medicine? Pretty sure I'm all out.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, I'm going back upstairs. I watch as Natsuki fishes through my coat closet as I walk back up to my room. Actually, better idea. I'm gonna take a shower.
I'll be back soon.
Bye. My voice finally gave out, so my goodbye was barely audible. With a silent sigh, I take off my clothes and turn on the shower. Much better. I read somewhere that soaking in a bath also helps with headaches. Well, I doubt there's science behind that claim. I'm sure that the placebo will make me feel a bit better. As the bath runs, my mind turns to the person who's been dominating my thoughts for a long time now. I feel incredibly grateful for how lucky I am to be on good terms with her. Talking to Natsuki is hard in itself. She's a very closed-off person in most situations. Around Natsuki, you have to choose your words carefully, because if you say the wrong thing, she'll get mad at you. Normally, that annoys the crap out of me. I've dealt with a couple people like her before, and I always felt it was a chore to try and be their friend. Yeah, tsunderes. Cool to see in manga and anime. Not cool to deal with IRL. The only diff now, because he wants her. Yeah. Yeah, an IRL tsundere is not a great kind of person to try to be friends with. It's too much headache to deal with something like that. So it's great for a fictional character, not a real person. Especially if they're full-on tsundere of actually, hitting you because you said one thing. It's like, no, thank you. I don't feel like having a tooth fall out because you decided to hit me because I said, you look kind of good today. Yeah, no thank you. No, thank you. Not with her, though. I think she's worth the effort. Well, at least the bath looks ready. The water's pretty hot, so I ease into it relatively slowly. Once I'm completely in, I sink down into the tub, letting my headache slowly fade away. Before I know it, I'm out cold. Bro, do not fall asleep in the fucking bathtub! Alright, Hylian. Thanks for stopping by and thank you for the massive raid. Appreciate it a lot. You rest up, man. Do not fall asleep in a bathtub, guys. You can drown or wake up after swallowing water and then die later. That is something that can happen. You can swallow water in your lungs, wake up, think you're fine, and then you'll just die a little bit later. It's fucked up. Huh? What was that? Baron? I'm back! Oh, of course. Either I was out for a while, or Natsuki's a really fast shopper. I attempt to respond, but my voice is still shot, so nothing comes out. Guess that means I have to go down and greet her. Oh well. It was time for me to get out anyway. The water's lukewarm now, and my fingers are pruny. I rise out of the tub and begin draining the water as I dry myself off. Luckily, I left my clothes on the bathroom floor, so I don't have to walk to my room naked. Suddenly, I hear footsteps coming up the stairs. Baron? Natsuki sounds like she's right outside the door. 1 second.
Jeez, you sound horrible. I got you medicine. You better take it.
With that, I hear Natsuki walk downstairs, presumably towards the kitchen. As I walk into the kitchen, I notice a few shopping bags resting on the counter. Of course, the medicine. Natsuki's over by the stove, placing a pot on the heater. Here, I'm gonna make you lunch since I don't want you coughing all over the bentos. Go sit down or something. I got this. I give Natsuki a meager thumbs up. Oh yeah, and your medicine is in the bag. Take it with some water or something. I nod as I dig through the bags of groceries in search of my medication. Eventually I find it, and to my dismay, it's liquid sore throat medicine. You know, the kind that tastes absolutely terrible. Buckley's. Tastes awful, and it works. I consider whether or not I should throw it away and just live with being virtually mute for a week. Screw it. In one swift motion, I pour out a serving size and down it as fast as possible. Oh, that tastes horrible. I need water. Fast. I rush over to the cabinets and pull out a glass, quickly filling it up and drinking it. That bad? I can only nod. Natsuki rolls her eyes and goes back to cooking. Once I rid my mouth of the taste as much as I can, I go into the living room and lay down on the couch. Ouch. Looks like my headache came back. Here, take this. What is it? It's water, duh. Oh, thanks. I sit up and gratefully take a cup of water from her and watch as she saunters back into the kitchen. That's better. With a content sigh, I flop back onto the couch and reach for a manga novel lying on the coffee table nearby. About 15 minutes pass before Natsuki comes back into the living room. She's carrying 2 bowls and spoons, which she sets down on the table. Here, I made us miso soup for lunch. I think it'll help with your throat. Thanks. I'm gonna go get some more water. Before I can stand up, Natsuki snatches the cup out of my hands. I can do it! Alright then. Wasting no time, I dig into the soup. That hits the spot. Natsuki returns with a full glass, which I immediately take another large swig from. Is your throat that bad? Yeah, it hurts. I can tell. You sound like an old man. I jokingly elbow Natsuki. Hey! What? You do it to me all the time. Shut up. I can't help but laugh. So, we're not making bentos, right? Not today, no. Natsuki averts her gaze. She has a sort of melancholic expression on her face. Yeah, sorry about that. I know how much you enjoy cooking together. Don't word it like that, dummy. I am thankful you're doing all this for me, though. You're a good friend. So are you. Nothing. Alright. Natsuki and I eat our miso in silence. Yeah, she can't even admit it. She can't. For once, however, it's not an awkward silence. More just peaceful silence. It's like we don't need words to understand each other. I didn't have any breakfast, so I finished my soup relatively quickly. Natsuki does as well. Clearly, I'm not the only one hungry.
There's still more soup if you want.
Yes, please. My voice has changed from being raspy to just being very low. Maybe like an octave lower. Crazy what illness can do to you. Natsuki returns once more with another bowl of soup for each of us. Once again, there's a comforting silence as we eat our soup. I can tell she's disappointed about us not being able to make bentos this week. Suddenly, I get an idea. Hey, Natsuki?
Yeah?
So, I've been thinking. How about next weekend we make bentos at your house? You know, switch it up a bit.
No!
Her outburst causes me to raise an eyebrow. I know by now I shouldn't press her, but... well, I've always been curious to her home life, as she's alluded to it before. Like when she mentioned money was a sensitive topic. To hell with it. Sometimes you just gotta throw caution to the wind. Why not? Natsuki.
I said no!
Damn.
Sorry. It's...
She rests her head on her hand and sighs.
Listen, this doesn't leave this room. Okay?
Her voice suddenly just became very monotone and serious. Okay. You have my word.
Thank you. My dad... it's hard to explain. But... it all started when I was 12. My mom and dad... they used to run a shop together downtown. I actually used to work in it with them. It was fun for a while. But then, my mom and dad had a huge fight. Mom was fed up with him, so she left. Went off to Europe or something. I don't know. Dad, he was never the same. Mom was such a huge part of him. She was his rock, and now she was gone. He never got over it.
By now, Natsuki has begun to tear up. I'm tempted to wrap my arms around her, but I'm too shocked to move. All I can do is listen. Natsuki suppresses her cries and continues talking.
He's always stressed out now. Always trying to keep the store running. We almost never see each other. Money was always sort of a problem, but it got so much worse after Mom left. Nowadays, there's almost nothing in my house to eat. I rarely eat. Natsuki. I don't want to stress my dad out by having a boy over. I'm not gonna do that to him.
Natsuki's lip quivers, and finally the dam breaks and she begins crying. Instinctively, I wrap my arms around her.
What?
Hey, it's alright. It's alright. Let it all out, Natsuki. It's alright. I understand. After all, my own parents are separated too. I'm here for you. Natsuki, taking me at my word, wraps her arms around me and sobs into my shoulder. I feel as if I should say something. But what do you say in a situation like this? What else is there to say besides, I'm here for you? Nothing, that's what. I know that well enough from personal experience. Empty optimism that does nothing to comfort you. So that's all I can say right now. As much as I wish I could do or say more. Eventually, her grip loosens and we let go of each other.
Thank you.
Of course, Natsuki. Anything for you. Once again, our gazes meet. My mind is moving a mile a minute. Those beautiful pink eyes. Natsuki. Wait. No. No, this is all wrong.
What?
Nothing. It's just a stupid question.
All right.
I'm gonna get some more soup. Be right back. Before she can nod, I'm already headed for the kitchen. Alright, hats off to Game Bear, and this was not the time to confess any kind of feelings for her. That was like the worst time to do that. So good job having some control. Jesus, that was too close. What were you thinking, Baron? Trying to confess to Natsuki while she's like this? You idiot. This would be the worst time. This is a strange situation, that's for sure. This felt like it just came out of nowhere. I knew she had problems at home, but this? It's impossible not to feel overwhelmed. Oh my god, I can hear my dog in the other room sleeping. He's howling in his sleep. One thing is for sure. I'm definitely gonna have to be cautious. Saying the wrong thing? Yeesh. I don't even want to imagine the consequences. Just don't act dumb. Hey.
You didn't get any soup, did you?
Huh? Oh. Guess it must have slipped my mind.
Your bowl is on the table.
A quick glance at the table confirms the notion that I went to get soup without a bowl. Oh. Suddenly, Natsuki stands up, her glance averted from mine. Away from me, sorry.
I'm gonna go.
Wait. What? Natsuki's fiery gaze makes my mind go blank. Just as I gather my thoughts, Natsuki heads for the door. Wait, Natsuki, listen. She stops and turns back to me. We're good friends, right? Well, since we are, I just wanted to say, if you need anything, feel free to come to me. All right?
All right. I'm taking the rest of the soup. See ya.
Before I can say a word, Natsuki rushes out of the living room. Bye. I stand there, still awestruck. It's only once I hear my front door slam shut that I finally sit down. 1,000 questions begin to race through my mind. A sudden resurgence of my headache temporarily takes me out of my trance. I try to stand up and get more medicine, but another surge of pain forces me back onto the couch. With everything else drowned out by the pain, I'm left with one question. I know for a fact that I like Natsuki. But now, do I really want to deal with something like that? How do you even deal with something like that? Would it be selfish of me not to help her? Ugh, I need a nap. I lay down on the couch, and in less than a minute, I'm out cold. Good lord. Okay, yeah, I am gonna call it there for today. Because, well, yeah, I think that's a good enough spot to stop. Now. I'm gonna see, is there anyone... I mean, yes, there's people playing Doki Doki, but I doubt anyone's playing it modded. Besides me. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I don't really have anyone I could send off to a raid. Unfortunately. I stream too early sometimes that the people I know just... They don't start yet. Oh well. The 10 to 12, 12:30-ish seems to be just my time. Oh well. Alright, so, yeah, again, I'm gonna call it there for today. Next stream is, well, tomorrow, same time, 10 o'clock, same game, Doki Doki Literature Club Blue Skies mod. Probably later today, I'll have my schedule for next week up on Twitter, and then tomorrow I'll also go through it for everyone, just so they can, you know, hear it there, right from the horse's mouth. So, thank you everyone for watching, commenting, lurking, appreciate it very much. Hylian, thanks again for that massive raid, holy shit, I don't think I've ever had that many people in here before. That's kind of nuts for me, so I really appreciate that, dude. Yeah, so I hope everyone has themselves a great rest of the day. I'll see you next time.